Marcus Cool in Invercargill to qualify for a semi-final match, but fractured his orbital bone in the process. As such, he was forced out of the tournament, forced out of competition overall, had to sit on the sidelines for nearly a year. But tonight, the Flyweight Championship once again up for grabs, and the Wing Warrior has a chance to make good on his destiny and prove that he is the premier athlete in this country weighing 90 kilograms or less.
He had to sit and watch while the person who replaced him in that tournament, Cam Kaiba, went on to be the first Aotearoa Flyweight champion, and now T-Hawk has the chance to be the third along with this man. The moment it was announced that Aotearoa would have a flyweight champion, he set that as a goal. This is his moment tonight. Both of these men, this man is so much.
Challenger number 1, he is the Winged Warrior, Challenger number 2, representing the Wild Hunt, he is the Honey Badger, Jordan
Well, I can't pick a favourite in this one, and our audience seems to be pretty split between these two here tonight, and Makaurau as well, David Dunn.
And even split for an even matchup. Title on the line. At the end of this one, we will see the crowning of a third Aotearoa Flyweight champion. But Burns, I want to ask your opinion on this. Of course, Jordan MacAllan spent a lot of the lead up to this event game planning for Liam Fury, who at the time was the reigning Aotearoa Flyweight champion. Obviously, fate has transpired the way it has tonight. T-Hawk now in his place. How does it affect you as a competitor when you are anticipating standing across the ring from one wrestler and you find yourself in there with someone else?
It can very much be a challenge. It can very much be a challenge, especially if you've been studying tape, you've been studying, and then at the last minute to have a change like this. I think what potentially mitigates that somewhat is that T-Hawk is a classic high-flying flyweight. Liam Fury certainly has that as a major component in his offensive repertoire as well, and his and a core strength he brings to the table. And so I imagine in similar ways, MacAllan's strategy probably hasn't changed too much. Fantastic, reverses the hip toss into an attempted pinfall headlock takedown. And this is where MacAllan, definitely a more ground-based flyweight wrestler. And he will be trying to ground T-Hawk at any chance he gets. MacAllan proficient in his grappling exchanges. T-Hawk there, putting those fancy feet to use. T-Hawk will be bringing in his 5 kgs lighter. He will be bringing speed, using to utilize his speed, his agility, his awareness, and his comfort in the sky. Overshot the standing moonsault there as MacAllan able to out of the way, and we have ourselves a little bit of a stalemate. Yeah, I think immediately what we have seen is both competitors look to their strengths. We have seen MacAllan fantastic on the mat, loves it. He'll be wanting to grapple. He'll be wanting to get his hands on T-Hawk. T-Hawk will be wanting to look to create distance so he can utilize that speed to his advantage. Looking to try and create gaps. Try and fly off those ropes when he can. MacAllan putting the brakes on there, the shot to the midsection, stopping T-Hawk in his tracks. Nice counter. One down time. Head scissor takedown from T-Hawk. Using that momentum to his advantage. Lining up. Flying European uppercut. Fantastic speed off the blocks. Connects there, chest on chest contact into the cover. Gets himself a 2 count for his troubles, does T-Hawk. Yeah, T-Hawk picking his moment just a little bit better there on that standing moonsault. Just getting MacAllan, but I think we had a clash of heads there on that flying moonsault. They're both feeling it. See both men reaching for their face. A headbutt intentional or otherwise can absolutely be a game changer. Let's see how this plays out here as T-Hawk dishing out the chops with MacAllan back to the ropes. Now MacAllan, the honey badger, swinging wildly with a back fist. Right to the face of T-Hawk there, turning around. Gut wrench left there from MacAllan. What does he have in mind for T-Hawk? Giving T-Hawk all the time in the world to realise the position he was in, but there was nothing T-Hawk could do about it. Flung overhead with the gut wrench suplex. Again, both men reached into their faces. And I don't think either man has a concussion, but it doesn't take much to make it really hard to breathe with a blow to the nose. The eyes water up, it becomes hard to see. It can be a real setback. I mean, in the opening of this contest, we talked about the fact that T-Hawk broke his orbital bone competing to become flyweight champion. And certainly extremely physical is professional wrestling. Absolutely. Those things never heal 100%. They heal to a point where you can compete again. They don't heal 100%. It doesn't take as much to re-injure a broken bone.
MacAllan in trouble here after shoulders to the midsection time and time again from T-Hawke. Floating back into the ring, rolling off the back, hits the ropes, building momentum.
Yeah, this is where T-Hawke thrives, is when he can...
And talk about momentum, Jordan MacAllan carried all the way under the bottom rope to the outside.
See again T-Hawke reaching for his face. I think he was attempting a German suplex. Jordan MacAllan shifted his weight in midair, reducing some of the impact, protecting the back of his head, and caught T-Hawke, I think maybe with an elbow on the way down. Potentially in that eye socket again, potentially, but certainly the face. T-Hawke has that distance we've been talking about, David Dunn. He's got the gap between him.
Ring warrior off the ropes. Tompo Silla center, but MacAllan stopping the momentum and dumping T-Hawke onto the security barricade and now into our front row.
T-Hawke just taking that moment too long. Suicide tope.
MacAllan heading up to Megan. Not interested in the count out.
Catches the Hawke in midair, throws him onto that middle barricade.
And the brawl is on. We've seen Jordan MacAllan involved in some brawls. Talk about Wild Hunt versus Youngblood for the Aotearoa Tag Team titles. Once again, MacAllan has ended up in the crowd, brawling amongst his fans.
Very hard to see what's happening from this vantage point.
You need to get back in the ring, come on.
Jordan MacAllan soaking it all in.
No one here wants to see the thing in the double count out. Oh, T-Hawke switches the momentum, using the wall.
Off the wall, the Ring Warrior, unique offense.
And we've certainly seen that before from T-Hawke. He will take off from anywhere.
You gotta get back in the ring, boys. Back inside the ring.
Just when we thought that MacAllan had this match turned on its head, using that barricade, catching the Hawke out of midair. The T-Hawke flies again. And I'm not normally one to say this, David Dunn, but I, for one, am glad that our official is not calling this a double count out here and letting these two go for gold. What on earth?
T-Hawke able to slip off MacAllan's shoulders and put the taunter out and drop the Honey Badger head first on the exposed wooden floor.
Well, if he didn't have a concussion before, surely now.
Gentlemen,
Referee checking, he may want to stop this one.
It's a championship match, you need to get back in the ring.
Certainly an option that Conan will exercise. Of course, the referee is there to count the pin, call the submission, but most importantly, keep an eye on the health of both of these competitors.
What would happen with the championship in that case? What would happen, David Dunn?
You've got to believe the vacant championship remains vacant, and nobody wants to see that result. Thankfully, T-Hawke is back to his feet.
What if it was one man can't continue, but outside the ring in this environment where the match shouldn't be taking place?
Ascending the staircase.
MacAllan can barely stand.
With the fans and multiple members of the building tonight.
There's no need.
T-Hawke now up here on the balcony. Once again amongst his people. MacAllan on wobbly legs. Now being helped back to his feet. T-Hawke on the second level of the Dewdrop Event Center.
We know he loves to fly, but this is too much. It's too high. Don't.
The Ring Warrior plummeting from the heavens, crashing down on top of the Honey Badger.
Unbelievable. This is what the Aotearoa Flyweight Championship Oh my goodness.
You're going to stay on something. I'm just going to count both of you. Then neither.
Can we get these two back in the ring, please?
Auckland showing their appreciation as T-Hawk adds another highlight to the reel. But can he add the Flyweight Championship to his list of accolades? Or has he taken too much out of himself as Conan Wood returns to the ring, begins the count? From our vantage point, we have seen neither MacAllan nor T-Hawk move after that death-defying dive from the balcony.
Conan Wood, referee, has changed his mind about the potential of a double countout, but I think actually it was the right call. Enough is enough. Look.
Now MacAllan helped unceremoniously over the barricade by T-Hawk, who is back on his feet, who is walking around after leaping from the balcony on top of his opponent. MacAllan rolled back under the bottom rope and T-Hawk joins him. This matchup will continue. Flyweight Championship still on the line.
Wow, both of these two spent. MacAllan still clutching his head from that DDT out there on the ground out there. T-Hawk reaching for the back after that incredible plummet from insane choice, but that is the T-Hawk these people know and love.
And after that balcony dive, T-Hawk still looking to fly, ascending to the top rope. MacAllan in the danger zone.
It's going to be that famous 450 splash.
Hawkstar 450 from T-Hawk finds its mark. His body again crashing on top of MacAllan. MacAllan got the shoulders up.
DDT took all the impact of T-Hawk's 80 kgs coming down from over a story high. Took all of that 80 kgs plus the momentum of a 450 splash rotation that we have seen defeat numerous individuals, and somehow MacAllan got a shoulder up. I don't know if he can even get back to his feet. But somehow the resilience of Jordan MacAllan got the shoulder up.
MacAllan counting with the German suplex, and he doesn't let go of the waistlock. The Honey Badger is locked in tonight.
Yeah, no, Jordan MacAllan, he doesn't want to, once he won't get his hands on him, he doesn't want to let go. Right, this is almost a grappling instinct coming out of Jordan MacAllan now. Barely can get to his own feet, let alone lift T-Hawk up to his feet as well. But with everything he's got, can he execute? He can!
One last burst of adrenaline, digging deep. Jordan MacAllan with a release German suplex. That's 3 times now that T-Hawk has been dumped on the back of his head. What a physical fight this has been for the Flyweight Championship.
We might not get a double count out, but we might get a double count down. Both men battered, bruised, broken, strewn on the floor, returning to their knees. How? The fortitude both men are showing for this Aotearoa Flyweight Championship.
To win the Flyweight Championship at any cost.
Grabbing onto their wrist prevents being able to defend from those right elbows. Both men. Honestly, I don't think getting into a strike battle was the right call for T-Hawke to make. It was a brave call, but it wasn't the smart call. But he's got his own.
Super kick found the mark now, looking for that middle rope. T-Hawke got all of it. MacAllan is down.
Managed to break free from that wrist grip. And that was all it took to be able to hit that flying cutter and get an impact to the head and neck of Jordan MacAllan. T-Hawke looking to finish the business here and take home the gold.
And MacAllan cuts T-Hawke down with a spear. Brutal impact from the Honey Badger. T-Hawke kicks out.
Right shoulder up, pushes MacAllan off, still has enough in him.
Fans in the balcony from where T-Hawke goes on their feet. Electrifying action for the Flyweight Championship.
MacAllan reaching another level. And then rack left the fireman's carry variation.
Smashing T-Hawke in the center of the ring.